Hey, what up, my pants? I'm back. Fully dedicated on doing some catch up. At least, shit, I'm trying not to do that. Stuff I'm gonna catch up on. And this is Danganronpa season 2. But some anime on Crunchyroll. But, once I catch up on those two though, I gotta think of which third one it is to catch up on. I feel a lot of episodes like, so, it'll be tough, I think. Yeah, actually, maybe catch up on Kill Blue. I actually want to watch more. I don't know, just want to watch more Bow anime. I also plan to read the manga when I can. The Sakamoto's manga. Read the next arc and Danganronpa's next arc. All for their next. They read the next arc, Space Globalist arc, before season 3 comes out in 2027. I have a feeling that the Space Globalist arc will take up most of season 3. Because it's a long arc in the manga. Like around 30 or so chapters, I think. So most likely it'll be the first half of the season. So it's just a guess. Anyway, let's get into this action-heavy episode. Now it's episode number 10 of part 2, or season 1, episode 20. 1, episode 21. So I had a laugh then. Oh, there was almost down here again on a Monday. I hate that. Alright. Sakamoto. So yeah. The episode was up with a brief recap of the last episode with relevant characters introducing this arc fighting Maya's Akira and Kill Baby and Sakamoto with someone else right now, unaware of the whole thing. I think the girl's name is Tanamura. So yeah, basically, the three... Weapon? I don't know what the instructor though. Like, he just disappeared in this episode after the recap. Since the other instructors are dead. Because that one of them, the female, was thrown very far and crashed in the rock, blood spilling out. So most likely she's dead. So yeah, it's a really good fight. Sure, if you don't like the animation, that's fine, but again, it's not the animation that's important to make a good anime. That could be a downside to such an action-heavy series. It's still enjoyable to watch, as long as you... So... so Sakamoto bows. It's a really long... long aspect, take up the entirety of the episode. So, yeah. Does Shinkan use his movement ability? You know what I mean. The power acquired in the last arc. He says he used it up a lot of it during his fight against Tanamura. Yeah, it's a struggle. It's a long fight. And again, the ass is whipped. Gaku's that strong. Arthur and Tanamura get knocked out. Gaji, he's died from before, has been wondering how they can do it. He's just a cowardly. Shinryu, he heard all his thoughts the entire time. I completely forgot about that. I don't even know how. I forgot about it when he used to psychic. I guess I thought, yes, my brain assumed he was just too distracted by the fight to listen. That's my guess. So, Shin's words, Kaji ends up even brave and has an idea. He's able to figure out some things. But the fight ends up going underground. But Kaji reveals that the guy's being controlled by far away. From far away. He can hear the sounds. And interesting enough, he can hear sounds. He's a top-notch assassin. He was recommended that skills as when he by concentrating on a specific sound, he's able to replicate the movements. But only when he's hearing the sound. Now that's a cool ability. But its weakness is any high sound frequency will knock him out. So that's a bit of a downside to that. There's a downside in there. You know, in Sakamoto's group, just, you know, Sakamoto Warrior Shin's okay. But the animals get startled by something. Yeah, Mal against Gaku is pretty cool. Shin's decided to try and overcome his limits with his new power. And uses it again. Being a great action set piece. Right? But of course, Gaku decides to break the guy's body and manages to counterattack, knocking Kaji out injured, and Shin ends up unable to move much due to overusing that power. It was like it's hit for him, but luckily he's saved by none other than Sakamoto. I guess Sakamoto said Shin might have been said something was wrong and went to investigate. So, I'm guessing he said something was wrong and went to go find Shin. I was able to pick up most of the situation. I think Sakamoto's pretty proud that Shin managed to hold his own in this fight. Not any help. I mean, technically had Kaji's help, but you get what I mean. Even though he didn't win this fight, it was still amazing. So I'm looking forward to Shin wins a fight all by himself. And I mean a proper fight. Outside the battle against Tanamura. That's a good win for him. Well, yeah, you know what I mean. Sakamoto tells them they should divide and conquer. So, the battle ends up taking Sakamoto and Gaku outside. Now, ends up in the plane from earlier. And Sakamoto defeats managed to win the fight, and that's where the episode ends. Well, Sakamoto does struggle in fights sometimes. I don't forget on in the amusement park arc. It's hard to get whatever that guy's name was, I forgot. Whip definitely struggled a bit till he slimmed down. Now he's fighting as just Fat Sakamoto, which is a good design. The live action movie also recently released in Japan. I wonder if it will get a Western release some point in the future. Because some of my live action adaptations are coming to Western shores now. And I say, seeing the trailer looks weird. And once again, live action adaptation gets a Toku actor. Shin's played by a Kamen Rider. I mean, in the live action adaptation of I forgot now. No, it's live action adaptation of Yakuza. The one on Prime, where Kiryu was played by Kamen Rider Drive. Kamen Rider Force also played Ichigo Kurosaki in Bleach. The live action one. Which I did put on the cover as well alongside the anime and manga. So look forward to that. Be sure to subscribe to Kaiser Sunshine for that one. Of course, a different tokusatsu star got to appear in the live action Yu Yu Hakusho. And had to play Right Suzuki in Retro Sentai Tokyuja. Even reprised as well as right a year later in 2024. In episode Bakuhaku Sentai Bunbunja. Good season. I can finish up Gojujo as well. Let's see how things hold up. So what? Now Shin's actor, I think he's a Kamen Rider. What Kamen Rider was he? Maybe? No. 01, that's it. Kamen Rider 01 from 2019. The first season of the Reiwa era. The first Reiwa Rider is Shin. That's quite fun. It's easy. Actually kind of makes sense in a way. These actors have experience in action shows, like Super Sentai and Kamen Rider. So it makes sense to have those familiar to be starring shows that focus on action, like live action Yakuza, and some Shonen Jump adaptations. It actually makes a lot of sense. I covered the live action Yu Yu Hakusho years ago. I might do a re-review someday. It wants some more familiar with the context in the manga. Just I never got to the Dark Tournament saga when I started watching. So, be more familiar with the context of manga and anime before we watch a live action version will be a good treat. But anyway, enough of that kind of stuff. I giggle off watching, enjoy my content. Please thumbs up on small scratch channel, make sure you know the always come to. And see us again with season 1 finale, episode 22, or episode 11 of part 2. Keep Phoenix out.